Hi, everyone. This is the Wikipedia channel. Today we are going to talk about a special topic. The reason why we say it is special is because this is a war that is happening in our present. This war has changed too many people, including Ukrainian President Zelensky. Next, let us read a speech that Zelensky once delivered to the Russian people as a citizen. I initiated a call today with the President of the Russian Federation. The answer to me was silence on the other end of the phone. But the quiet one should be the Donbass. That is why today I wish to appeal to all Russian citizens. Not as president, I am appealing to the Russian people as a Ukrainian citizen. Our two countries share a border of more than 2,000 kilometers. Today, around this border, is your army, nearly 200,000 soldiers, thousands of military units. Your leaders have given them permission to move towards us, towards another nation's territory. This could be the start of a major war on the European continent. The whole world is talking about what could happen at any moment. Reasons can arise at any time. Any provocation, any spark, may ignite a fire that burns everything. They tell you that this fire will bring freedom to the people of Ukraine. But the people of Ukraine are already free. They remember their history and are building their own future. They are building the future, not destroying it as you say every day on TV. Ukraine in your news and Ukraine in reality are two completely different countries. And the most important difference is that our Ukraine is real. They tell you we are Nazis. But how can a people who sacrificed more than 8 million lives to eliminate the Nazis be called Nazis? How could I be a Nazi when my grandfather survived the entire war as a Soviet infantryman and died as a colonel in an independent Ukraine? They tell you that we hate Russian culture. But how to hate a culture? This is true of any culture. Neighbors will always enrich each other's culture. But that doesn't make us one, or divide people into us and them. We're not the same, but that's no reason to be enemies. We want to build our own history. Peacefully, calmly, sincerely. They tell you that I gave the order to attack the Donbass, gave the order to shoot, to shell regardless of right or wrong. But the question is, who to shoot at? What are you bombarding? Donetsk? I've been there dozens of times and I've seen their faces and eyes. Artema Street? There I used to go for walks with friends from time to time. Donbass Stadium? During the Euros, I was there with the locals cheering on our lads. Is it Sherbakova Park? That's where we drank together after the loss. Lugansk? My best friend, his mother lives there and his father is buried there. I am speaking in Russian now, but no Russian will understand the meaning of these names, these streets, these things. This is foreign to you. This is our land. This is our history. What are you fighting for? Against whom will you fight? Many of you have visited Ukraine. Many of you have loved ones here. There are people who have studied at our university and made friends with Ukrainians. You know our character, our people, our principles. You know what we hold most dear. Please take a closer look at yourself and listen to the voice of reason and common sense. Hear our voices. The Ukrainian people want peace. Ukraine's government wants peace. We want peace and we strive to make it. We've done everything we can. Yes, Ukraine is supported by many countries. Why? Because we don't talk about the so-called peace at any cost. We are talking about peace, about principles and justice. It is everyone's right to decide their own future, safety, and everyone's right to live without threats. These are all very important to us. These are all vital to peace. I'm sure it's important to you too. We're sure we don't want war, whether it's a cold war, a hot war, or a half-cold one. War is great suffering, it has great costs, costs in every sense of the word. People lose their money, their reputation, their quality of life, their freedom, and most importantly, their loved ones, themselves. Many things will be scarce in war. But there will never be a shortage of pain, mud, blood, and death. Thousands of deaths. They tell you Ukraine is a threat to Russia. It wasn't true in the past, it isn't true now, and it won't be true in the future. You asked NATO to give you security guarantees. We also demand that our security be guaranteed, that Ukraine be safe from your violations. From Russia, as well as assurances from other signatories of the Budapest Memorandum. It is not casual to join any security treaty today. The security of Ukraine is closely related to the security of our neighbors. That is why we are talking about security across Europe. But our number one goal is peace in Ukraine and the safety of our citizens, the safety of Ukrainians. We are determined to make this known to all, including you. War will leave no guarantees for anyone. No one can guarantee their own safety. Who will suffer the most in war? It's the people. Who least of all wants this to happen? It's the people. Who can stop this from happening? It's the people. These people are among you, I believe so. Public figures, journalists, musicians, actors, athletes, scientists, doctors, bloggers, comedians, TikTok bloggers, and others. Ordinary people. Ordinary little people. Men, women, old people, young people, fathers, and most importantly, mothers. Just like the Ukrainians. No matter how much they try to convince you that's not the case. I know my speech will not be shown on Russian TV, but the Russians need to see it. They need to know the truth. And the truth is, this has to stop before it becomes irreparable. If the Russian government is not willing to talk to us, maybe they will talk to you, for peace. Do the people of Russia want war? How I wish I could answer this question, but its answer can only be given by you citizens of the Russian Federation. Okay, you understand, we can't discuss the details of this war, but the war has caused havoc for mankind, and it has also caused many people to lose family members, friends, people around them, and property. I sincerely hope that the war will end soon, so that people can live with peace of mind. Friends, after reading this letter, what do you think? Welcome to leave a message and discuss with everyone in the comment area.